Listen.
Ẹ gbọ́ mi.
The great Apostle Babalola
Apostoli Babalola ni.
went to preach the gospel in a demonic town.
Wọ́n lọ wàásù ìrere ní ìlú ẹ̀mí òkùnkùn kan.
And he went to the king in the place
Wọ́n sì tọ̀ ọba tó wà ní ìlú ìlọ.
to ask for a land
Láti béèrè fún ilẹ̀.
to build the church.
Láti kọ́ ilé Ọlọ́run sí.
The king, who was also a demonic person,
Ọba pẹ̀lú tó jẹ́ pé ẹlẹ́mìí òkùnkùn
because
náà jẹ́.
our forefathers had a lot of demonic satanic intelligence.
Nítorí pé àwọn bàbá ńlá wa gan wọ́n ní ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọgbọ́n ti ẹ̀mí òkùnkùn.
The king, who was not interested in the gospel,
Ọba wàyí tí ò fẹ́ ìhìnrere.
who is also practically a demon in his own right,
Tó sì jẹ́ pé ẹ̀mí òkùnkùn gan lòun náà tábà wò fínífíní.
he gave the man of God the forbidden bush.
Ó bá fún ìránṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run ní igbó àìwọ̀ kan.
The forbidden bush.
Igbó àìwọ̀.
A bush where nobody goes.
Igbó tí kò sí ẹni tí ń lọ síbẹ̀.
When pregnant women die, they throw them there.
Nígbà tí àwọn aláboyún bá kú, wọ́n á sọ wọ́n sínú igbó
When
yìí.
people with familiar spirit die, they throw them there.
Nígbà tí àwọn tó lé ẹ̀mí rẹ̀ bá kú, wọ́n á sọ wọ́n sínú igbó yìí.
Nobody goes there.
Kò sí ẹni tí máa ń wọ inú igbó yìí lọ.
Those who have ventured to go in,
Àwọn tó ti rò ó, tó sì gbé ìgbésẹ̀ láti wọ inú igbó yìí.
they did not last 24 hours
Wọ́n di ọjọ́ kejì
before they died.
kó tó di pọ́n kú.
That was the place the king gave to the man of God.
Irú bíbà yìí ni wọ́n fún ìránṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run.
The man of God thanked the king profusely.
Ìránṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run ó dúpẹ́ gidigidi lọ́wọ́ ọba.
While the king was just looking at him,
Nígbà tó bá kàn yín mú sí i,
he was thanking us.
ó ń dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wa.
And the man of God went out,
Ìránṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run bá jáde lọ.
took his prayer warriors,
Ó bá gbé àwọn àfàdúrà jagun rẹ̀.
and they went to this bush.
Wọ́n bá wọ inú igbó yìí lọ.
When they got there,
Nígbà tán dé inú igbó,
the man of God began to pray.
ni ìránṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí gbàdúrà.
Pray.
Ó gbàdúrà.
Some of those who were there that day with cutlass to cut the bush,
Àwọn tó wà níbẹ̀ nígbà wọn pẹ̀lú àdá kọ́ lè.
some of those,
Àwọn mìíràn tó wà níbẹ̀ pẹ̀lú àdá láti gé oko.
they are still alive.
Wọ́n sì wà láyé síbẹ̀.
They told us what I'm telling you now.
Wọ́n sọ fún wa nǹkan tí mò ń sọ fún yín.
That as they got there,
Pé wọ́n ti débẹ̀.
man of God rang his bell,
Ni ìránṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run bá lu aago
and with a very loud voice.
pẹ̀lú ohùn tó lọ sókè rárá.
Because the man has a loud voice.
Nítorí pé ọkùnrin ó ní ohùn tó
Because
jágara.
in their days, there were no microphones.
Ní nígbà títí wọn ò ní ẹ̀rọ gbohùngbohùn.
And they addressed thousands of people
Wọ́n á sì máa bẹ́ ẹgbẹgbẹ̀rún àwọn
with
ènìyàn
a
sọ̀rọ̀.
loud voice.
Pẹ̀lú ohùn tó lọ sókè.
He just said,
Ọkàn wípé.
"Oh God, arise
Ọlọ́run dìde.
and let your enemies in this bush be
Kò
scattered."
sì jẹ́ kí àwọn ọ̀tá rẹ tó wà nínú igbó ìtúká.
That was all he said.
Kókó àdúrà kan ṣu tán wí rèé.
They said they
Only-
had people running.
Wọ́n kàn gbọ́ táwọn èèyàn ń sáré.
Legs of people running.
Wọ́n gbọ́ táwọn èèyàn ń sáré.
And they were running, they were colliding on each other.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ń kọlu ra wọn.
They felt that people were falling and rising up.
Wọ́n gbọ́ pọ̀ gidigidi ẹsẹ̀ wọ̀ wọ́n èèyàn ṣubú
Confusion
wọ́n dìde.
inside the bush.
Rúdurùdu rúkèrúdò wà nínú igbó yìí.
Some were jamming themselves into the trees.
Àwọn mìíràn ń kọlu igbó, wọ́n ń kọlu igi.
But he said they never saw anybody.
Ó ní ṣùgbọ́n àwọn ò fojú rí ẹnikẹ́ni.
But they had the sound
Ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n gbọ́ ìró.
of the scattering.
Àwọn ẹbọ ìwọ̀nyàn ṣe ń túká.
I'm praying for somebody
Mo
here.
gbàdúrà fún ẹnìkan níyìn.
Your prayer today
Pé àdúrà rẹ lọ́jọ́
shall
òní.
release confusion into the camp of your enemy.
Rúdurùdu sínú àgọ́ àwọn ọ̀tá rẹ̀.
In the name of Jesus.
Ní orúkọ Jésù.
So the prayer of "Oh God, arise" releases confusion into the camp of the enemy because it scatters them.
Kò ní pé àdúrà jẹ́ kí Ọlọ́run dìde. Á mú rúdurùdu wọnú àgọ́ àwọn ọ̀tá. Á sì tú
They
wọn
will
ká.
run enter scatter.
Wọ́n bá ń sá dìgbàdìgbà.
Even if you are not careful,
Tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá wá ṣọ́ra pa.
you that you call the prayer,
Ìwọ tó pe kókó
if
àdúrà.
you don't clear out of the way,
Tó o bá kúrò lọ́nà fún
in their confusion they may jam you
nínú rúdurùdu gan lè kọlù ọ́.
because it's a prayer to scatter.
Nítorí pé àdúrà láti tú ká ni.
They say legs were running.
Òun gbọ́ kàn gbọ́ wọn sáré káàkiri.
After some time,
Lẹ́yìn ìgbà díẹ̀,
there was a calm,
ìdákẹ́jẹ́ wà.
and he ordered them to begin to cut the bush.
Ó bá pàṣẹ fún wọn kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí gé igbó yìí.
As they were cutting the bush
Wọ́n ti ń gé igbó
from the mountains,
láti àwọn ibi gíga.
they saw a mighty python
Wọ́n bá rí ejò láńkọ níbẹ̀
crawling down.
tó ń wọ́bọ̀ sí ilẹ̀.
Those cutting the grasses wanted to run away.
Àwọn tó ń gé koríko wọ́n fẹ́ sá lọ.
Baba said, "Stay there.
Ni bàbá ni ẹ dúró síbẹ̀.
Continue to cut your grass."
Ẹ máa tẹ̀síwájú ní igbó tẹ̀ ń gé yìí.
They continue cutting it.
Wọ́n tẹ̀síwájú wọ́n ń gé koríko lọ.
And the serpent came
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ejò yìí bá ń wọ́bọ̀.
majestically.
Ló ń wọ́bọ̀ ló ń yan bọ̀. Ló
Majestically.
ń yan bọ̀.
The kind of python serpent that if they swallow a person, you won't see the person again.
Irú àwọn ejò yìí gan tó bá gbé odindi èèyàn mi gbẹ́ ẹ̀ ní mọ̀ pọ́n pé nǹkan kan mi.
And the serpent did not go to any of those guys cutting the grass.
ejò sì lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹnikẹ́ni nínú àwọn tó ń gé igbó yìí.
Just went straight to the man of God.
ọ̀dọ̀ ìránṣẹ́ ọlọ́run yìí ló lọ
Straight,
tààrà.
just he knew who he wanted.
ó mọ ẹni tó ń wá lọ.
And he went straight for him.
ó sì lọ tààrà sọ́dọ̀ ìránṣẹ́ ọlọ́run.
And the man watched the snake coming.
ní ìránṣẹ́ ọlọ́run náà bá wo bíbí ejò náà ti ń wọ́ bọ̀.
He was not impressed at all.
kò tiẹ̀ wú wọn lórí
And
rárá.
as the snake approached,
bí ejò ṣe dé tòsí wọn.
he just said,
ó ní
let the fire.
jẹ́ kí iná.
Another prayer point now.
ó kó àdúrà mìíràn rí o.
Different from let God arise.
ètò yàtọ̀ sí jẹ́ kí ọlọ́run kó dìde.
Let the fire
jẹ́ kí iná
of the God of Elijah
ti ọlọ́run Èlíjà
fall upon this
kó
serpent.
bà lé ejò yìí.
And it was as if electricity passed through the
ṣe
serpent.
ló dàbẹ́ pé iná mọ̀nàmọ́ná la àárín ejò yìí kọjá.
Just dried up.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ló gbẹ.
May any serpent assigned
Kí
against you
gbogbo
dry up.
ejò tí wọ́n yàn sí ọ kó gbẹ.
They must dry up.
wọ́n láti
They must dry
wọ́n
up.
láti gbẹ.
In the name of Jesus. A sevenfold amen.
àmì ní ìlọ́po méje.